Well, he's picked up an interesting hand. 7-5 of diamonds.
They can all win, that's what I know.
But he's going to throw it away. Sometimes players like to play those interesting
Here Jacques folds his hand.
low connectors.
Alan Cunningham, the American folds. Look at this.
Speaking of which, yes.
Tony G raising on the button with a 3-5 of clubs. I sort of like that raise, Vince.
Now the button is that best place you can be.
Chris, the chip leader, folds.
Raise.
Hit a king and a deuce.
Now Claude Cohen has got a queen 10, 2 different suits, but he's thinking about this. He knows Tony G has a reputation of pushing players around.
These guys want to win it. They don't want to be taken out of the game by some chatty Cathy.
And he's going to call it, Mike.
Well, he's making sort of a statement here, Vince, that you just can't raise my blind and take every pot. So he's making a stand the first time he's in the big blind against Tony G right here with a queen 10 offsuit. Let's see what flops.
Flop is ace, queen, 6.
Well, he's caught his queens.
Yes, he has. But notice that Tony G has flopped a flush draw.
And here we go for the 4th street.
4th street is the 5 of hearts. Claude checks.
Claude checks.
Tony bets.
Tony's got a pair of 5s and a flush draw. That's pretty strong.
He's come out and bet 20,000. Claude called the 12,000.
Okay.
Claude calls the 12,000.
We're going to the river. Last card.
Last card
Club's
is the
got
4 of
there.
clubs.
He's got the flush. He's betting. Tony's betting quick.
He quickly bet 20,000 instantly.
Claude calls
And
the
Claude
12,000.
called him instantly.
You called? Just like that?
Claude calls. And we have the
It's a flash!
5 of clubs.
And look at the expression on Claude's face.
Beautiful.
He knows he
like
got
it
beat
makes
at the
me
river
laugh.
there.
That's $20,000 you got.
Tony just toying with him.
We're giving away $50 to the first 100 people who sign up on WPTglobal.com. It's real easy. Step 1, go to WPTglobal.com. Step 2, use bonus code YT78. Step 3, deposit at least $1. Act quickly. It's only for the first 100 people who sign up.
Alain's first to act here. He's got ace-10 offsuit. Now, not a bad hand, but many pros wouldn't come in first position with this hand.
Well, it's a little bit better than ace-8. He figures, what's he going to do? He's going to come in.
He does. He makes it 18,000 to go.
Well, he's using that
Makes it
momentum, Mike.
18,000.
There goes Jacques. He folds.
I make it 50,000.
Tony
Now, wait a
says, "I'm gonna
second.
make
Look
it
at this. Tony's
50,000."
picked up a huge hand, a pair of queens. He's going to make it 50, Mike.
Now, remember the last hand, Alain came over the top of him. This time, Tony's coming over the top of him.
Alain's going to call with ace-10, Mike.
I don't like this play. I don't like calling a re-raise with an ace-10 offsuit. You don't know what you're rooting for, Vince.
Well,
you don't know if you want an ace to come up or your opponent might have ace-queen. You don't know what you
Well,
want to
you're
have
probably
happen.
right. It looks like it's a frustration call.
I think Tony G's getting to him. He just wants to beat him so bad. He's going to make a bad call here. But it may work out for him. Let's see what happens.
Well, this is very interesting. He's calling with the ace-10. There's a lot of momentum for him. Listen, he can get lucky. He could outdraw Tony G.
Now, Alan raised the pot to 18,000. He got re-raised by Tony, and Alan called. Let's see the flop. Whoa, it's a bingo.
Oh, man.
King,
For
king,
Tony.
queen. 3 different
Monster for
suits.
Tony.
Yep, he's hit the jackpot here.
Look at this. Alain is biting into this, trying to go
Alain
for a
is
bluff.
on
What a
tapping.
bad time.
He's moved all in right here.
For queens full
Good
by
luck.
He's nearly drawing dead here, as we say. It's got to come king, 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 ace, or ace, ace for Alain to win this pot.
He's gonna be
Tony G flopping the full boat, basically over, put him on the morphine drip.
He moved
Alain
in.
is in big trouble.
He sure is.
7 from heaven.
It's over.
That's a 7 from heaven.
It is over. Alain is going to be our 6th place finisher.
5 of spades, 9 of diamonds.
Excuse me, sir.
Look at this. He's calling Alain back. He wants to shake hands.
We're giving away $50 to the first 100 people who sign up on WPTglobal.com. It's real easy. Step 1, go to WPTglobal.com. Step 2, use bonus code YT78. Step 3, deposit at least $1. Act quickly. It's only for the first 100 people who sign up.
Claude and Jack fold.
And Alan is going to raise it in position on the button with Queen 8 of spade.
Now look at this. Alain's taking a chance
And he
here.
does raise
Alan
it.
raises.
Comes in for 18,000.
My learned
18,000.
But he's up against his nemesis, Tony G. With Jack 10 offsuit, is going to call this.
You're going to see a flop.
Let's take a look at this flop.
The flop comes ace, king, 8.
2 diamonds. Tony G checks.
Now, Tony G's flopped an ace high straight draw. Now goes check,
Alan
check.
checks.
One more.
4th Street is a 4 of spades.
Tony's going to check it again. He says one more.
Sur la 4e carte. Les deux
And
joueurs
Alan
ont
checks.
checké.
Alan checks again behind him.
And the river card is a
Very
king
surprised
of
to see Alan check that
spades.
again.
Dernière carte.
Now the board's paired kings.
Now Tony the bully's going to bet this one.
Tony G.
No
bets
love lost on Tony G. Look at this, he's
30,000,
betting.
30,000
He is.
If this guy was on Survivor, he would have definitely been voted off the island weeks ago. He's betting it.
Yeah, he is betting it, but I'm not crazy about this bet of his. Now, Alan's got a test here. So far, he's been very conservative. Will he call with 2 8s here? I'll be surprised if he doesn't call, but,
Well, this is interesting. How do you call with just a pair of 8s?
well, the man checked on the flop. He's checked on 4th Street. Look at Tony checking him out here. This could be the first dent in the army for Tony in case Alan calls him here.
Tony's giving him a total stare down.
So far, Alan's been pushed around by these guys a little bit. It's time for him to start pushing back, I think.
Alan calls.
He calls him.
Alan.
Alan Cunningham has made a nice call here. He's going to win
Tony
this pot with a pair of
shows
8s.
Jack
He's
10.
got kings and 8s with an ace kicker. It's going to win the
Alan
pot. And look at
shows
Tony.
Queen
Tony-
8
Tony
of
is-
spades.
He's a little stunned here.
He's
It's
sick.
his first dent in the armor here, Vince.
He's absolutely sick about it, but what a good sport,
Win this
laughing
one.
it up.
Alan with 2 pairs.
So the man that
Deux paires.
brings poker down to the level of barroom darts or mud wrestling is finally going to take a hit.